Hello guys, are you ready for a movie marathon of epic proportions? Because we're about to dive into the world of animation and take a look at the top 10 best animated movies of all time. Whether you're a fan of heartwarming tales, thrilling adventures, or laugh-out-loud comedies, there's something for everyone on this list. And trust me, these movies are not just for kids. They're for anyone who loves good storytelling, breathtaking visuals, and memorable characters. But remember, this is the first video of Top 10 Animated Movies series and more are on the way, so keep subscribing and liking the video. Well, now let's jump into the list.
In your universe, there's only one Spider-Man. But there is another universe. It looks and sounds like yours, but it's not.
On very first, I would like to talk about number 1, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, released in 2018. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.4. This movie is animated, but it's not like any animation you've ever seen before. The animation is colorful, bold, and unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's like you're jumping into a comic book and it's seriously cool. This movie is all about Miles Morales, a new Spider-Man who joins forces with other Spider people from different dimensions to stop a villain who wants to destroy all of the Spider-Verse. But the real standout of this movie is the characters. Each Spider-Person is unique and brings their own personality and quirks to the table. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll feel inspired by the way these heroes come together to save the day. Overall, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a movie that's perfect for anyone who loves superheroes, thrilling adventures, and awesome visuals. It's a must-see for all Spider-Man fans, and trust me, you won't regret it.
Just swing, just like I taught you.
When did you teach me that?
I didn't. It's a little joke for team building.
Hey guys,
Okay, who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy. Come on.
Number 2, Coco 2017. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.4. The movie follows the story of Miguel, a young boy who dreams of becoming a musician. But there's just one problem. His family has banned music for generations and Miguel's grandmother Abuelita is especially strict about it. But when Miguel accidentally finds himself transported to the land of the dead, he sets out on a journey to meet his great-great-grandfather, a legendary musician, and find his way back home. Along the way, Miguel meets a lovable cast of characters, including his skeletal sidekick, Hector, and learns the true meaning of family and the power of music. I promise, you'll be tapping your feet and singing along by the end of the film. And if you're not careful, you might just find yourself reaching for some tissues too. This movie is a heartwarming tribute to the power of family and the importance of following your dreams, no matter what obstacles come your way.
It's almost sunrise.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
We're your family, mijo.
Number 3, Zootopia, released in 2016. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8. This movie follows the journey of Judy Hopps, a brave and determined bunny who becomes the first rabbit police officer in the city of Zootopia. At first, Judy faces a lot of challenges, but she never gives up. She's determined to prove herself, even when others don't believe in her. And when a mystery arises in Zootopia, she teams up with a sly fox named Nick Wilde to solve the case and save the city. One of the things I love about Zootopia is the amazing world building. The city is so diverse and full of life, with different neighborhoods for different species and a wide range of personalities. It's a place where anyone can be anything they want to be. Another great thing about Zootopia is the message of inclusivity and determination. Judy never gives up, even when others tell her she's not good enough. And she and Nick learn to see beyond their differences and work together to solve the case.
Is that Mr. Pig? Stop talking, stop talking.
Awesome.
Daddy! What did we say? No icing anyone at my wedding!
I have to, baby. Daddy has to.
Number 4, Frozen, released in 2013. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7.4. Frozen follows the story of two sisters, Anna and Elsa, who live in the kingdom of Arendelle. Elsa has the power to create ice and snow, but she's been hiding it from everyone for years. But one day, she accidentally exposes her powers and sends the kingdom into an eternal winter. Desperate to save her home and find her sister, Anna sets off on a journey to find Elsa and break the spell. Along the way, she meets Kristoff, an ice harvester, his reindeer Sven, and a talking snowman named Olaf. They all work together to find Elsa and bring summer back to Arendelle. Frozen is a movie that's just as fun as it is heartwarming. The animation is stunning and the songs are catchy, but what really sets this movie apart is the relationship between Anna and Elsa. Their love for each other is the driving force behind the story, and it's a beautiful message about sisterhood and the power of love.
Wolves!
Stop!
Whoa! Whoa!
Are you okay?
I've got a thick skull.
I don't have a skull.
Oh, woo!
Head rush!
So cute. It's like a little baby unicorn.
Number 5, Ratatouille, released in 2007. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.1. The story follows a little rat named Remy, who dreams of becoming a great chef. The only problem? He's a rat, and in the world of humans, rats aren't exactly welcomed in the kitchen. But with a little courage, determination, and a whole lot of charm, Romai teams up with a young chef named Linguini to create the most amazing dishes the world has ever seen. The animation in this movie is simply stunning. From the intricate details of Romai's kitchen to the bustling streets of Paris, every frame is a feast for the eyes. The characters are quirky and lovable, and the voice acting is top-notch. But what really sets Ratatouille apart is its message. This movie is all about following your dreams, no matter how impossible they may seem. Romai's journey is a reminder that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and work hard. And, of course, it's a love letter to food and the joy it brings to our lives.
And it's so easy to find good food in Paris. It's just dangerous.
Number 6. How to Train Your Dragon, released in 2010. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8.1. The story takes place in the mythical island of Berk, where the Vikings and dragons are at war. Our hero, Hiccup, is a young Viking who doesn't quite fit in with the rest of his tribe. He's more interested in exploring and learning about the world than fighting dragons. One day, Hiccup comes across a wounded dragon, and instead of killing it, he decides to take care of it. This dragon, named Toothless, becomes Hiccup's best friend, and the two of them embark on a journey to prove that dragons and Vikings can live in peace. Now, I know what you're thinking. This movie sounds like a typical good versus evil story, but trust me, it's so much more. The animation is stunning, the characters are lovable, and the story is full of twists and turns that will have you on the edge of your seat.
Something crazy.
I'm in.
Me too.
Sign me up. I love this plan.
Number 7. Moana, released in 2016. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. The story follows a brave and determined young woman named Mona, who sets out on a quest to find the legendary demigod Maui and restore the heart of Te Fiti. Along the way, she discovers her true identity, faces incredible challenges, and learns about the power of her own heritage. Moana is filled with amazing music, stunning visuals, and unforgettable characters. The soundtrack is a mix of traditional Polynesian music and modern pop beats, and it's just awesome. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, and it makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the South Pacific. And the characters, well, let's just say that Mona and Maui are two of the coolest characters you'll ever meet. One of the things I love most about this movie is the message it sends. It's about following your heart, embracing your identity, and believing in yourself. It's a movie that will inspire you to chase your dreams and be brave, no matter what.
Don't worry, it's a lot farther down than it looks.
Number 8. Hotel Transylvania, released in 2012. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 7. The story revolves around Dracula, the owner of the spooky Hotel Transylvania. The hotel is a safe haven for monsters, a place where they can escape from the prying eyes of humans. However, things start to get a little crazy when a human backpacker named Jonathan stumbles upon the hotel and meets Dracula's daughter, Mavis. As you can imagine, Dracula is not too happy about a human being in his hotel, but as he gets to know Jonathan, he starts to realize that maybe humans aren't so bad after all. Meanwhile, Mavis and Jonathan start to develop feelings for each other, which only adds to the craziness. What I love about this movie is that it's got everything you could want in an animated movie: great humor, colorful characters, and a touching story about acceptance and love. The voice cast is top-notch, with Adam Sandler playing Dracula, Selena Gomez as Mavis, and Andy Samberg as Jonathan.
Look at these cool costumes! Check it out, I'm a Franken homie! Whoa, what's your name?
My name's Mavis.
Drax's daughter's in love with human!
Number 9. Big Hero 6, released in 2014. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.8. Big Hero 6 is the story of a young robotics prodigy named Hiro Hamada who, with the help of his lovable and huggable healthcare robot Baymax, forms a team of unlikely heroes to save the city from a mysterious villain. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking, oh no, not another superhero movie. But trust me, this movie is so much more than that. It's a story about friendship, bravery, and the power of teamwork. Hiro and Baymax's bond is unbreakable, and watching them navigate the ups and downs of their journey will make you believe in the power of friendship. And let's not forget about the animation. It's simply stunning. The city of San Francisco is a visual feast, and the action scenes are so thrilling and intense, you'll feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Catch that guy. But first, you're gonna need some upgrades.
And on very last, number 10, The Incredibles, released in 2004. And this movie ranks on the IMDb with rating of 8. The movie is about a family of superheroes who have to hide their powers and live a normal life, but when a new villain emerges, they have to come together to save the day. The dad, Mr. Incredible, is super strong and can do some seriously impressive things. Elastigirl, the mom, is stretchy and can do some crazy acrobatics. And their kids, Violet, Dash, and Jack, all have unique powers too. The storyline is also super engaging and keeps you hooked from start to finish. There's never a dull moment, and the humor is spot on. This movie is definitely a must-see for anyone who loves action and adventure. The animation in this movie is seriously impressive. Every single scene is packed with action, and you can't help but be in awe of how good it looks. The characters are also super cool and likable, especially baby Jack. He's so cute and his powers are just so wild.
Your suit can stretch as far as you can and still retain its shape. Virtually indestructible and machine washable, darling. That's a new feature.
Well friends, this was the whole video, and if you enjoyed it and want to support us, the easiest way is to like the video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 lists and more entertaining content. See you in the next video.
One of the best